YouTube. Welcome back. It's your favorite guru from Timu today, man. As y'all boys can tell by the title, we caught a $2,000 trade today on the funded account and like a $20 trade on the live account. I'm finna break down why I only made $20 on the live, but this little first section, I'm gonna be explaining why I took the trade because I didn't do that on the live section. But towards the end, there is the live trade, so you can watch my mental and all that different type of stuff. I don't know, freak, do whatever. But yeah, though. So, going over today's trade and why I only made $20 on the live account. It's because the live account itself was only $20, right? So it started off with 20. I ended up making like 80 yesterday, and then today was just a calm day, which I should have sized heavy today. I should have sized heavy, but I ended up taking the L, right? So I didn't want to lose any more profits. I ended up losing like $6, and with an account size that small, $6 is 6% of your account. You know what I'm saying? I only had $100 in there, so that was 6% of my account already gone. So I just sized and I was like, all right, bro, I'm not gonna risk too much. I'm gonna go in with the same amount, and I did that. Went on with the same contract, caught buys, ended up catching it. I ended up buying in on my live account probably like right here, and I'm trading options too, so things on there are a little different. I got in like around this area on options and probably held to like I think I had to like 350 something like that, right? So made $20, but let's go over the trade and how I ended up bottom ticking this trade today and catching almost. Or I didn't catch this full 200 points. I ended up getting out at like 260, something like that. So catching this cool little 100-point trade right here. Yeah, let's go over it. Boom. So looking at today, we were pretty bearish throughout the week, but I understand that it seemed like we wanted to go up. Like, right, during Asia session last night, we were just choppy, and then we still were respecting previous buying pressure, right? But the only thing is we had these equal lows down here. So my plan was to already wait. I didn't take a trade last night. I didn't do any of that. My plan was to wait in order for us to come take out these lows down here because we have this sell side liquidity over here that needs to be taken. So I wanted to see us take those lows out and then start pushing back up to the upside. And that's exactly what we ended up doing, right? Now, excuse me, I just, holy freaking moly, I just burped crazy. But how did I bottom ticket, right? It's part of my strategy. I trade volume profile. So we were in yesterday's price action, right? So what I mean by yesterday's price action or yesterday's range, we were still, this whole little section right here, let me just highlight it. This whole section right here is yesterday's range, right? So we fell out of yesterday's range, and then we tapped back into yesterday's range, right? Typically, how the market moves, we travel to balance, right? I talked about this a lot. So us leaving out of yesterday's range, if we're going to continue back up down to the downside, we were to bounce off to these lows over here and fell back down. We would have continued the downtrend, which we could have done. But since we started climbing back up, taking out all of this sell side liquidity or selling pressure, whatever you want to call it, we ended up breaking structure right here and stuff like that. That tells me that buyers are in and they want to take over this range again. They like this area, right? They like the area that we in, and they want to get comfortable in this area again. Cool. Me seeing that, I wanted to look for buys. We got the sweep. We are tapping back into yesterday's range. My first buy trade was like something trying to quick. I kind of rushed today. I'm gonna be honest. Like the first trade, I kind of rushed, and I entered in like right here and had like a $500 stop. So I ended up losing like 500 on the first trade, and then this was like TP was like right here or something like that. It wasn't a large TP, but I ended up getting wicked out, right? And I'm like, okay, where are we going now? Where are we going? And I seen this supply level. I don't trade supply and demand. I'm going to show you how I got the supply level. But looking at it now, you can see that we reacted off of this area quite a few times. And I was like, okay, I want to see this area get held. And I ended up entering at 144, which was like 10 points off from where the correction was. So this is why I ended up entering in, bottom ticking it. But how I got this level myself is from yesterday's point of control, right? Yesterday point of control was this level right here, basically where I marked it out. This was the level right here. Once we got to this level, I wanted to see a correction, and once I seen that we were starting to push back up, I instantly entered in, right? And then it just started running up to the upside. Another thing you have to understand, how the market moves is in staircase patterns, right? So the market moves up like these. Boom, bam, boom, bam, boom, bam. And that's the main thing you want to be looking at, right? You want to be looking, is the market pulling back, or is it finna have a full-blown reversal? And that's where a lot of people get mixed up on, because a lot of people were entered in for sales right here. After we came out, took out London highs, we swept London highs, they would have ended up getting in for sales trying to go lower. But you got to understand, we just recently broke through this past selling pressure over here. More than likely, we're just correcting, finna find balance somewhere, and then push back up to the upside. This is just a pullback, right? You didn't have to bottom tick right here. To be honest, bottom ticking isn't really a good thing to do, because it doesn't give you you don't have a reasoning, or you don't know what the market is about to do at all. So where I would have typically entered. All right, we're back. All right, cool though. So I want y'all boys to understand, like, with taking trades, you're trying to follow the momentum of the market. I already knew that buyers were stepping back in, because of the previous price action that we had, right? So that's why I bottom ticked and got in right there. But a better entry would have been, okay, when we broke past these highs up here, right here, right? So when we got past these highs, this tells me, okay, if we looking back at everything, right, this tells me, all right, we just came through, swept liquidity, broke past this high right here. So this is our breaker structure. We had a pullback down into this little demand zone over here, and then we pushed back up past these highs. This is a clean trading setup. This is what a clean trading setup looks like, not a bottom tick. Stop doing the bottom ticks. This is what a clean trading setup looks like, not a bottom tick. A bottom tick, yes, you get. I didn't go into drawdown at all with this trading, what's that? Because I bottom ticked it. But like I said, I didn't know. My whole plan could have went wrong. You know what I'm saying? You build your confluence. That's what I want y'all to start doing. Build your confluence. That's what I tell my students. Build your confluences. Build your trade. Build all of that. Make your trade make sense. This trade right here, this other trade I just explained, and you could have held this the previous day, right? Would have been a nice clean trading setup. Could have held the previous day. Stop loss could have been below this wick down here, right? And this would have been a clean trading setup that would have netted you like $4,600, right? Clean trading setup, worse than $780, which is okay. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I'm gonna let y'all boys see the live trading of me actually getting into the trade. But I wanted to break down this trade before we did all of that. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this, man. God love y'all boys, and I'll catch y'all in another video. Peace out. We are in the trade right now. I'm sorry I didn't catch this entry, but as y'all boys can see, we ended up bottom ticking it right here, down here at the bottom. I was actually in for buys earlier around up in this area, but it ended up coming back down to another level of mine, and that's when I bought them. So I knew buyers were in. I just didn't know when we were going to get them. So now I'm waiting for a breakout past this high up here. That's what I want to see, a breakout. I don't want to see us getting a chop. 850 is finna come in. So I know, yeah, see, there we go. We're finna start getting super heavy momentum pushing through this market real quick. It's a good, see, there we go. It's a good day today for trading at least. And that's what we want. That's what we want to see. I want to see that. I got my TP at 260, a psychological number right above those highs up there, which how we're moving today, we should run through those highs. That's what I'm expecting. TP is take profit is stop loss is in profits right now. I might start trailing stop. It just depends. 1800, there we go. And this candle should just run us. Oh, run us down. I'm in on my live account as well, and my live account is just fluctuating between profits and not being in profits. So yeah, uh, let's delete this. See, this was my entry earlier, right here, right? This is my entry earlier. I had entered at this candle, and then we ended up falling back down to here, right? So I ended up taking like a $500 L. So that's why I'm trying to take profit a little bit longer today, because I did take an L already. So I want to hold to make my money back. Since today is a volatile day, we can do that, right? So we can hold today and try to, make some extra cheese. I might move when we get to like 240. I'm going to move my TP to when we get 240. I'm move my TP to 200. I need to like secure like a rack. We're gonna move it to 190 right now. So boom, trailing stop. We need 40 more points. My live account is actually tweaking. That's why I don't like trading options like that. It's because it's so stupid, but it is what it is. We should start running now. It's 850. Should just start seeing some nice buying pressure push up to the upside. And that should give us our TP pretty soon. Pretty soon. Just be patient, wait. We should get another big push like that. We shouldn't be held at these highs like that for too much longer. 1 second. There we go. That's that push. Watch this. We finna fly up. Watch this. All right, there we go. We still stuttering. There we go. 18. We can't get past 240. This is what I was saying. If we can get past 240, we'll be green. There we go. Now we can move our stop to 200 and just let TP run and do its thing. Oh, actually, it's 50% for today. Dang it. Yep, 50% for today. Nice trade. Amazing trade. This is a funded account right here. So I'm not going to do too much and go extra on this account. On the live account, I will be holding this option trade. We're up $6 for the day. It's option, so stuff moves a little slower. But I do plan on holding buys all day today. Probably to 340. Might even go higher. I kind of do want to see us take out. I kind of do want to see us take out and head to this gap. I might want to see previous day high as well. So let me just delete all this. Delete these drawings. See, previous day high is all the way at 480. You could see that, but I know we're going to keep climbing. So I mainly want to see, let's just say we go for 400 today. I want to see us go to at least 400, and I'm just going to hold to that. That's all I'm going to hold for. When we get to 400 on my live account, I end up I get out the trade. But right now, I'm up $8. We're steady climbing. So I'm going to let this do its thing. We just made 2,000 on the funded account. So we're up for today. Pretty swell, man. That was a quick and in and out trade. I'm probably going to go over it later today. I mean, at the beginning of the vid, and then let y'all watch it. So, yeah. With that being said, man, God loves y'all boys. Catch y'all another video. Peace out.